Hi there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your reading, your general angel reading for the week of December 13th through 19th of 2021. Your cards are just kind of flip-flopping all over the place here. I keep having to pick them up and like, look at this mess in my hands. They're just sliding everywhere. Okay. All right, there we go. Crazy. Okay, let's keep going and let's see what the other deck wants to tell us too. So it is getting really close to Christmas, and so far, there's not really a theme. Sometimes they kind of have a message in general for humanity as a whole, but that hasn't happened this time. And so let's see here. Okay, we've got the last of the cards out. Okay. All right, first card. Easy does it. Take it easy, relax, don't stress. It's all good. It's all fine. It's the, when you're driving on an icy road and things are a little slippery and slidey and whatever, and it feels a little precarious. That's what energy I'm getting from you right now. And you just take it easy, go a little at a time, and everything will be fine. That's what they're saying. Go slower. Just don't try and rush anything. Let things fall into place as they naturally will. Yeah. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. And so whatever it is that you'd like to rush through or you just want to get it done, try and change up that energy. Make it more accepting on your part. It's like you're trying to force it, and that just won't work. What will work is for you to take a step back and detach a little bit from the outcome of this. Let yourself just feel reassured. Let yourself trust that everything is happening how it's supposed to. Okay. That's all. That's all they're saying. Okay. Hello from heaven. Who do you have that's in heaven? They are saying hello. And okay, it's natural and it's human and whatever to feel some sadness along with that. But all those spirits and the angels and everybody says that the sadness really, if for anybody, it should be for us, because we're still here on this physical plane. The people who are no longer on this physical plane, who are in heaven or who have crossed over or transitioned or, whatever words you'd like to use, they are not dead. They're not dead. They are still available to us. And they are having a much better time there than they were here. And so any emotion of regret or of missing them or, things like that, try to just realize that they are truly not far from you at all. Excuse me. And that, anytime you want to talk to them, go ahead and talk to them and see if you get a message back, which, sometimes you'll be able to hear it. Sometimes you won't. Sometimes your crossed over loved ones can actually come and communicate with you. Sometimes they're busy, they're doing stuff. And so they kind of, they come when they can, is how that goes. And so everything is good. All is well. They love you. They check in on you regularly. They send you signs and symbols that they've been checking on you. So those times when, you see a coin on the floor and you think of so-and-so, that's truth. That's how they send that. And they do that because they understand that that will remind you of them, right? And so Archangel Azrael says, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. Yeah, that covers it. That covers it. So yeah, just understand that that communication is definitely possible, and you still have them. You still have them. Okay. All right. Your inner goddess. Your inner goddess is trying to get out. She's feeling a little it's not quite trapped. It's that you haven't been giving her the light of day. Um it feels like you're kind of caught up in what society, people around you think of you. And your inner goddess doesn't care what anybody else thinks. And so the more you can honor your inner goddess by showing who you truly are, and by having attitudes and actions and activities that are unique to you, that are the things that you love, that you want to do, that you want to show, that you want to express, the more you are being true to yourself, to your inner goddess. The exterior people, the society, all that stuff, they don't get to determine who you are. And what you have been allowing them to do is to determine what you show to them, to the world. And, it's for acceptance, or it's for so that you're not persecuted, or so that they think you're normal, or things like that. It's still not the true you. And so then every minute that you're behaving in that way, that you're indicating that to people, that you're showing that to people, you're feeling untrue to yourself. You need to, your angels are saying, you're safe to express a different opinion than the greater public. You're safe to do an activity that most people wouldn't. You're safe to be yourself and to show that. Even if you don't overtly show that, like if you're not blatant or whatever about it, please don't show something that you're not. And that's what you've been doing, is what that feels like. You've not been true to yourself. Your inner goddess is amazing and beautiful. And the only one whose opinion of her matters is yours. So you do you. You show everything that you have in you without fear. It'll be a process, little at a time. Feels like you were there once, and then you got scared and backed up or something, and it's time, definitely time to get there again. Okay. And here we go, because that is how you take back your power. You can't be powerful truly when you won't allow your real self to show, to be shown, to shine. Because your true inner self is so sparkly and is so brilliant and is amazing. And you've been hiding that light. You've been hiding that power. You've been not using it. And it feels like it's been fear-based that has held you back. Fear of so many different things. They're kind of bombarding me, like fear of anything. So whatever your particular fear is, yes, that's what it is for you, right? But this is like being your own true self. That is your power. And you need to show him. This is not specific to gender. This is everyone. This is men and women. And, this is who you truly are. Being true to yourself and being willing to be seen is huge in taking back your power. Okay, All right. And when you do that, the prosperity follows. So, have you been feeling lack of prosperity? It's directly related to you not being true to your own authentic self. As soon as you start doing that, then the prosperity flows. It comes to you. It is automatic because you projecting something to the world that is not in line with your inner self creates resistance, makes it so the good stuff can't get to you. It's you putting up that wall. And so the more you just embrace who you are and show that and be willing to stand for yourself, the more the prosperity can get to you. It's beautiful. Now they're giving me, like a few minutes ago, there was just this, this feeling, like hard dared move, not barely even my eyeballs, And now it's this, yeah, okay, this is how it's supposed to be. And it feels very comfortable to be there. Now, it is a process, right? You're not going to go from this to this all in one go. It'll be a little bit of, last week you would have said this opinion just to match so-and-so to make you more acceptable. Now you're just simply not going to say that. And probably nobody's going to notice. If you just don't say anything, nobody's going to notice that, right? And you will make progress until you eventually say, I used to say so-and-so and that and the other thing. I'm just not sure about that now. And I've evolved and I'm getting closer to thinking this. And then eventually you'll be very, confident in your thoughts and you'll say, no, that's not for me. This is what resonates with me. And you'll be able to say that. And when you have that kind of confidence with you, people might argue. You don't even have to argue back. You can just say, okay. I mean, there's no need for any of that. So just stepping in to your authenticity, which is your power. Okay. And so that leads to this counselor. This is you being the counselor. This is you providing guidance and leadership. This is you helping other people understand their own true self. Not bringing them to your way of thinking. That's not what we're talking about. There's no coercion. There's no come and think this way. There's no whatever. It's you shining your light and other people being drawn to that and asking you, how did you get there? And then you can explain that. Well, it was this process. It was a little at a time with the guidance of my angels and the safety and the protection of my angels. And this is how I got so that I could speak my truth without fear. This is the counseling that you are being asked to provide to other people. You're not telling them what to think, but you're teaching them how to be true. That's what they're showing me for you. And it may not be deliberate. It may not be specific words of you saying, guiding, counseling somebody else. It may simply be you doing this and people seeing it and observing it and going, oh my gosh, I want to do that. That's how it works. Okay. All right. What an amazing, amazing future for you. Okay, so here we have the daily guidance cards. And no, that was not the right one. And we'll just ask for one more bit of wisdom before we close the reading. Here it is. Energy work. Yeah, so that always helps. If you know somebody who does energy work, ask for clearing. Because right now, this spot where you're in with this fear, this wanting to project only what would be accepted easily, that needs to be cleared from your energy. So ask somebody for that clearing. And if you actually are a practitioner of this, then offer it around as well. Do cord cutting is what I'm hearing. Do those kinds of energy clearing techniques so that you can be free of those encumbrances. Okay, all right. An amazing, amazing messages for you for this week, Aquarius. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, and I love you, and I will see you next week.